Hey boys and girls, it's time for your Friday story with goats. I have this little bitty baby goat that's going to come listen to our story today. Today's story is called Big Chickens. Yesterday we learned that when we look at the title of the story, it gives us a clue about what the story is going to be about. Not only does the title give us a clue about what the story is going to be about, but also the picture gives us a clue to what the story is going to be about. So if we look at the background and we look at the title, we can get a clue. What do you think this story will be about? Do you think it's going to be a serious story, or do you think it's going to be a funny story? What do you think, baby goat? He thinks it's going to be a funny story. That's what he thinks. Okay, let's read and find out what kind of story this is. Big Chickens. I know you want to see him because he's so cute. He's going to listen to the story too. Big Chickens. This reminds me a little bit of the story we read yesterday. 3 Hens and a Peacock. Oh, it says, Sizzle, don't eat the book. Sizzle, don't eat the book. Oh my goodness, this is the problem with reading with goats, isn't it? She wants to read the book. Stop reading the book. Don't eat the book. Okay. All right. One day, 4 big chickens peeked out of the coop window and saw a wolf sneak into the farmyard. The chickens flocked, and rocked. They knocked into themselves and each other until, one by one, they tumbled out of the coop. The door slammed shut, and the chickens ran into the woods to hide. Stop eating the book, Sizzle. I think we're putting this little baby to sleep with our book. You better wake up. It's exciting. There's a coyote after the chickens. After a while, it became very quiet. I'm afraid to go home, said one chicken. Oh, said the others. Me 2, me 3, me 4. So 4 cautious, careful, cowardly chickens. Oh, stop eating the book, Sizzle. Walked deeper into the woods until they came to a deep ditch. I'm afraid to jump, said one chicken. Oh, said the others. Me 2, me 3, me 4. What if we can't jump far? What if we fall in the ditch? What if we get sucked into the mud? The chickens tutted, putted, and flooded. They butted into themselves and each other until one by one. What do you think happened to them? You think they fall in the ditch? What do you think, Sizzle? You think they fall in the ditch? She thinks so. They fell into the ditch. The chickens landed smack in the mud. Feet flew out from under and bottoms flipped over. Bodies plucked up and mud sucked down. Legs sank in, necks stretched out until their chicken feet grabbed some roots and they pulled themselves out of the ditch. 4 dirty chickens came to a cow pasture. I'm afraid of cows, said one chicken. Oh, said the others. Me 2, me 3, me 4. What if the cows chase us? What if we get poked with their horns? What if we step in a cow patty? That's cow poop. The chickens squeaked, squirmed, and squealed. They squawked at themselves and each other until, one by one, what do you think they do? Oh, let's see. They bumped into the cows. Well, you knew it was going to happen. Sizzle, stop eating the book. The chickens ran and the cows chased. The cows stomped down and the chickens fluttered up. Horns dipped under, legs, stop it, leaped over, tongues hung out, feet squished in, until... Heavens to Betsy, what's going to happen next to these chickens? They fell in the ditch. They bumped into some cows. Now what? This is indeed a silly story. The cover gave us a clue. Big Chickens told us it was going to be about the chickens, and their faces said it was going to be silly, and it is indeed silly. Their chicken wings flapped, and they flopped over the fence to the other side. Oh, good, they're safe. Probably not, though, right? Probably not, though. Oh, look, this little baby goat has fallen asleep. We've read him to sleep. Does that ever happen to you? Oh. This little goat right here, well, this big goat right here who keeps on trying to eat my book is his mama. 4 dusty chickens came to a lake. I'm afraid of the water, said one chicken. Oh, said the others. Me too, me 3, me 4. What if the boat sinks? What if we fall in the lake? What if we hit an iceberg? The chickens sputtered, shuddered, and muttered. They fluttered into themselves and each other until... Oh, heavens. You know what's going to happen, don't you? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Of course. The boat tipped, and one by one, they fell in the lake. The chickens landed in the lake with a splash. The boat went down, their toes pointed up, heads bobbed under, and waves swept over. Breath sucked in, water squirted out until... I don't know how he can sleep through this. This is so exciting. They grabbed onto a log, and their chicken legs kicked all the way to shore. 4 drippy chickens spied a cave. I'm afraid of caves, said, stop eating my book, Sizzle. She's so rotten. Stop it. I'm going to move it over here. I'm afraid of caves, said one chicken. Oh, said the others. Me 2, me 3, me 4. What if we can't see in there? What if we wake up some bats? What if we fall into a bottomless pit? The 4 chickens flurried, hurried, and worried. They scurried them into themselves and each other until one by one... Do you know where they're going? Oh, they're totally going to end up in the cave, right? Let's see. It's going to happen. I just know it. Look. Yeah. They stumbled into the cave. The chickens bumped into walls. Rocks rolled over and toes crunched under. Bats flew down and chickens swatted up. Dark closed in, eyes bulged out until... Do you think they're going to get out? Yeah, I think so too. Oh. That's not what I thought. Whose eyeballs are those? Their chicken ears heard a noise at the back of the cave, and they grew very quiet. 4 dazed chickens listened to a long, low growl. I'm afraid of growls, said one chicken. Oh, said the others. Don't eat my hair, Sizzle. Stop it. Me 2, me 3, me 4. What if it's a big animal? What if it's a big, hairy animal? What if it's a big, hairy, chicken-chopping animal? Something crawled from the back of the cave. It was big. It was hairy, and it looked at the chickens and licked its lips. It's a wolf! The chickens picked, pecked, and popped. They ruffled, puffled, and shuffled. They shrieked, squeaked, and freaked until... want to turn the page. Okay, we have to. Oh. The wolf ran out of the cave? What's a surprise? Their chicken hearts soared. I'm a big, brave chicken, said one chicken. Oh, said the others. Me too, me three, me four. We have chicken power, we have chicken brains, we have chicken guts. Yes, they all agreed. We are very big chickens. 4 dirty, dusty, drippy, dazed, daring chickens strutted all the way home. The end. Oh, wow. Boys and girls, the title of this book gave us a hint. It said big chickens. It told us this was going to be about some big chickens. I might have thought it was great big fat chickens, but we know it was some pretty silly chickens. The picture helped give us clues about that, didn't it? And this story didn't disappoint. I love this story about these silly chickens. I hope you did too. And I think our buddy here is ready for night-night. He fell asleep on the second page and he is out like a light. Bye. I hope you enjoy the books that you read today to yourself just as much as you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to check out your title and your cover and see if it gives you a hint to what your book's going to be about. Happy reading, boys and girls.